Welcome, Valencia fans. After a 2-0 win after local rivals Elche, this was a win we massively needed. I was talking in our chat group that I can finally breathe after this result. Amut Valencia. This was a win that's been coming for a while. We've had 8 consecutive road defeats, which is never good when you're trying to battle relegation, right? You need to pick up those points however you can get them, whether they're draws, wins. You need to get something on the road to avoid that relegation drop. But this was a massive win, and I could finally take a deep breath. Right? I think we're all feeling that now. I think we're all feeling a little bit better. We have another game coming up on Thursday versus Valladolid, which again is very winnable. And if we can win that one, we're well on our way to avoiding relegation. But focusing on this match, the team played with complete heart, right? That's what we want to see every match. That's the prerequisite. Every time you play for Valencia, you need to play with heart. Whether you're the best player in the world or you're a borderline squad player, you need to put your full effort out there and represent the team, represent the city the way that we deserve, right? That's the bare minimum for a Valencia player, and I think that the players did that today. In my opinion, this team has always shown the heart. That has never been the question. The question has been a lack of talent, and that's more of a Peter Lim and ownership group problem. I don't think that's a player problem. I think that they've done all they can, but the fact is most of them just aren't that top quality that we're used to out of the Valencia squad, which is okay. But focusing on this game, a massive, massive 3 points. Samuel Lino really was the star of the show, and he takes home the man of the match for me. Right off the bat, Lino was explosive. He was threatening, and he took that first goal. He got that first crucial goal, which is so important in a situation like this. He puts the team at ease. He knows that we now have a lead. He takes the home field. He takes the home field advantage out of it for Elche. They start getting nervous. They start getting down on themselves, and it allowed Valencia to really be calm. And that's one of the things I would say about Valencia this game. We looked completely in control. We never looked nervous, and a large part of that was because of Lino's opening goal to start the game off of. I think the team really did a tremendous job of integrating some youth players into the game as well. We saw right off the bat of the second half, Javi Guerra came on. Javi Guerra is a promising midfielder. It was only his second ever appearance for Valencia, and it was good to see him get out there. We actually had another debut from Alberto Mari Sanchez, who actually looked pretty promising, I thought, in his few minutes. But really, the star of the game from a youth perspective was, well, that's two players, but we'll go to a brand new one first. It was Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez looked phenomenal. He came on with, I think, 20 or 30 minutes left in the game, and he was aggressive, he was attacking, he drew fouls, he had shots on goal. He was really promising, and I think he's really a player for the future. But a player that I really want to spotlight, who I'm super critical of, and I think a lot of people maybe who tune into this channel might actually care about, is Yunus Musah. Yunus Musah, we all know, is a U.S. national player, born in England, chose to play for the U.S., and he's been a Valencia mainstay for the last probably year and a half to 2 years. He gets a lot of hype, and I've been critical of him, right? He doesn't really get goals, he doesn't get assists, but today he was phenomenal. He was all over the park. He was running up and down, he was getting in positions to be dangerous, and that's all you can ask from a young midfielder. So I'll give credit where it's due. He was a great player today, and he deserves all the credit. I liked our formation. We came out in a 5-3-2. That's a little bit more conservative, and you might think against an Elche, we really want to come through. We want to play attacking. We want to score some goals, right? But I don't mind that. If we're being solid defensively and we're sticking to a 5-3-2 and we're not conceding any chances to Elche, we're gonna have a chance to pull away a win, and that's exactly what happened. Overall, amazing result from the boys today. This was a game that we absolutely needed, and I'm actually looking a lot more positive towards the season right now. So currently, as it sits, we're actually in 18th place, which is the last spot in the relegation battle. But we're tied on points for Almeria. They do have the tiebreaker over us because they did beat us 2-1 earlier this season. We did draw them as well, but they have the head-to-head tiebreaker over us. But I'm confident that now we can really push on and get out of this relegation battle. I think that the game on Thursday versus Valladolid is going to be a must-win for us, and I have full belief that we can actually take away a performance there. We just need to string a couple results together. I think we have 3 or 4 games coming up over the next couple of weeks, which are going to be massive for us. I think we have a game Thursday, then a game Sunday, and then another game in midweek next week. And that's going to be the tale of our season, right? If we can pick up, two more wins out of those three games, we're going to be in great shape. And this team is not a relegation candidate, in my opinion. We shouldn't be down here based off our results, based off our performances. Our results have dictated it, but the results have been a little bit unkind, I think, based off how well we played. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is results. So I'm leaving you guys after another great performance from Valencia. Amunt Valencia. I think we got this, guys. Something to look forward to in the rest of the week, and let's believe, guys. Let's have some belief in our players and our coaching staff that we can finish the season strong and look to build moving forward with some of these young talents. Amunt Valencia. Bye.